Are you accused of shoplifting in Lynnwood, Seattle, or anywhere in Washington state? Or is someone you know accused of shoplifting? Or are you just curious about shoplifting laws? Well, if so, this is the video for you, because my name is Lance Fryrear, and I am the defender of justice. Defender of justice. Defender of justice. Defender of justice. And I don't normally look like this. I look like this. And that's because I'm a defense attorney. I've got a law firm in Lynnwood, Washington, and we've been defending people charged with all types of crimes, including shoplifting, for more than 20 years. Let me tell you, in Lynnwood, there's a lot of stores, so there's a lot of shoplifting does happen, unfortunately. So in this video, I'm going to cover three things. What is shoplifting and what are the possible penalties? What are the most common situations I see someone caught for shoplifting? And three, and most importantly, so stay to the end for this, how do we defend a shoplifting charge? How does a good attorney, be it us or another law firm, defend shoplifting charges? And there's good news there, so stay to the end. So I put these videos out to help people. So if you find this useful, stay to the end, like the video, subscribe to this station. It gives me a better chance to help more people. And I'm going to get right into the meat of the video. So number one, what is shoplifting? Well, Lance, what shoplifting basically means just taking someone's property without their permission, and usually a store. But there's different ways to do it. You walk out and don't pay for it. Price switching is shoplifting. We see that at Goodwill stores a lot. And you don't even have to get all the way out of the store to be charged with shoplifting. So if the value of the property taken is $750 or less, it's a non-felony gross misdemeanor offense. A gross misdemeanor means 1 year in jail and a $5,000 fine maximum. Okay, so if it's more than $750, it turns into a felony. So we want to handle that case differently, but it's very rare we see a shoplifting charge of more than $750. Usually that would involve tools at Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. So if you get picked up for shoplifting, especially a large dollar value, please contact an attorney right away. So number two, what are the common situations where we see people charged with shoplifting? Well, I mentioned a couple already. The surprising one is price switching. You take a $20 tag and you put it on a $40 item. Another situation is pickup refunding, where you've got a receipt and you walked in and you picked up a fresh item off the store shelf and you just brought it back to get a refund, even though all you had was a receipt, and that was their property. And the normal other situation to see is just walking out the store without paying for stuff. Happens all the time. Costco, other places. So why does shoplifting happen? Well, oftentimes people are depressed. Oftentimes people don't know why they do it. And so if you contact our firm, we're going to try to help you figure out what happened, and we're going to try to fix it. So three, fixing it. And again, thanks for staying to the end. What are some common ways to try to fix the situation if you're charged with shoplifting? Well, number one, we want to try to figure out what's going on with you. We want to listen to you. How much stress are you under? Has someone died recently? Have you been fired? Does no one appreciate you? Is COVID stress really huge? I'm filming this in the end of January 2021, and so everybody's been suffering, and so there's more shoplifting than normal. So number one is we want to take care of you, because number two, we want to take care of the case, and shoplifting cases are typically a little bit easier to get dismissed than other cases, and that's because there's multiple ways out of these charges. The most common way is called compromise of a misdemeanor. And we have another video on that, which you can look for in our channel. But basically, when we're accused of shoplifting, there's a law here in Washington state that says the shopkeeper has a civil cause of action for liquefied damages, basically for their enforcement costs. They can ask for some money from you. And typically, you're going to get a letter from a law firm somewhere, like in New York or somewhere like that, saying, hey, you took $100 worth of items from the store, you took it from the central market, and we want that $100 plus another $200 penalty. That's not how they'll put it, but it's how they figure it out. So we want $300. So should you pay that or not? We'll contact an attorney. Sometimes if we pay that to the law firm who represents the store, we can get them to sign a release that lets us bring a motion in court, a request, should dismiss your case. And we don't want to be convicted of theft, because theft is one of the really bad things for apartments and for employment, and that'll follow you around for a while. What's another thing we can do? Well, if we can't get a compromise of misdemeanor, we might be able to get a SOC, a stipulated order of continuance. And believe it or not, I've been busy. We have a video on that one too. So you can look up SOC, what it is. But basically, it's an agreement between the prosecutor and you and your defense attorney to continue the case, usually for dismissal. We might have to have you do some stuff. We might have you do some counseling, a theft awareness class. We want to try to get to the bottom of the problem, because you probably didn't mean to do this. That's my firm belief from doing this job for 20 years. You're confused, you're stressed, and now you feel terrible, and we want to get everything fixed. So if you found this video helpful, please like, please subscribe, and more importantly, if you're in this situation or a loved one is, don't give up. These things can be fixed. So just give our office a call. We handle this all the time. We're very compassionate. We're very understanding. We are not going to judge you. We will listen to what happened. We'll identify a way forward. We'll take the right steps to help you get the best possible result. Give us a call and we'll help. Give us a call and we'll be there for you. Thank you.